Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Pete. I'm here in my own little home studio today, and today's a different kind of tone tasting because today I'm gonna try to tone taste a plugin, which is probably a first for me. And I'm not gonna lie, I had to call Rabir Massad for some help earlier, which I'm really grateful for. And actually, he's got a video out on this same plugin where he asked me to play a bit of guitar. So pop over to his channel and check that out. It's really, really cool. The plugin today is from a company called Neural DSP. And they make guitar plugins for people like Tosin Abassi, Pliny, Nolly, those kind of players. But now they've teamed up with Cory Wong. Yeah, so if you don't know Cory, you should definitely check him out. Check Wolfpack out, it's absolutely amazing. Anyway, I'm rambling on here about stuff that is not really important. We need to hear the tones of this. So, coming over to the screen here on the computer, I have not seen any of these plugs before. You can go on the Neural DSP website and download a 14-day trial, and so you can check out the plugs for yourself. But this looks absolutely amazing. So if you just look at the front page here, it's super duper simple, and you can run it as a standalone plug if you like. So for those of you who just want to plug in, I'm plugged the guitar straight into the Apollo X4, into Logic, and then I'm recording it in there. But you can just plug it in, you don't need Logic or anything, you can just plug it in, put your headphones on late night, play some tones. So you see it's a really cool layout with some almost like a pinky kind of graphic in the blues and stuff, you'll expect from Cory Wong, because he's got a cool sense of design. So if you look at the layout here, which is probably the how you would put your effects and your pedals and your amp. So first you've got a wah pedal here. Now this wah pedal you can set up so you can use a wah pedal via MIDI. So you can have a wah pedal on the floor and use it. Really cool. I haven't done that because I haven't got anything like that at the moment. So you can also activate it and use it as an auto wah, which is pretty cool. Then you have got some effects pedals. You have got an envelope filter. You have got a compressor, the fourth position compressor, which is Cory's preferred. I'm playing Telecaster. You can play anything you like, but Cory of course likes to use the Strat. You got a tube screamer and you got a big rig overdrive. Then you move on to the amps here. You got three different amps. You got the DI Funk console, and you can see it just looks the business. It really, really looks cool. And then you have got the matching cabinet with that. You've got three of those. Then you've got the clean machine, and you've got the Amp Snob. But you can also unlink them, so you can basically choose any of the heads with any of the cabs. Down here on the left side, you got your tuner, and then you've got how you can set up all the MIDI stuff. So if you do have like a MIDI USB thing with the setup, you can set that up, and that will work really well. As well with that, I haven't set that up yet, so I'm sorry about that. Then you move on here, and you've got an EQ. Again, you got a different EQ for each amp, and then you've got your speakers, and you can choose between all of these microphones. You can load in your custom IRs for it. So I've chosen a ribbon microphone on one speaker, and you can set the distance, you can set the position, you can move it around like this if you want. Double click on it, and double click on any of the little things, it'll go back to 12. I've got a 57 on the other side. You can have a dynamic, whatever you want. You can have a condenser there, and then you can move it back and forth away from the cab. That all depends on what you like. And then you can save all of that here by hitting that, and you can save your own presets. Or you can load some of your own presets. I've done a few here, Crunchy Frog, Touch Wah, just to try it out, see what it was. Then after that, of course, you've got your reverb and a delay. So in this reverb here, you've got normal kind of reverb, and then you've got shimmer. The delay is a stereo, so you can have different milli settings or milliseconds on each side. You can also tap the tempo, or you can sync it up with the tempo that it's in Logic or the session or whatever you feel like. So that's really cool. So I think we should just try to start from the beginning and just have a listen to some of the tones. Okay, so let's try to listen to some of the tones. So you've got the three amps. So this is the Funk DI, as you can see on the front here. You've got compressor, you've got the slow fast compressor, tube, saturation, high pass, low pass, lows. mids, highs, and little dip switches where you can do 2.5 to 4 kilohertz and stuff. So it's really cool. You turn the amp off and off, on and off here. So this is like off. And there's the amp. I mean, just like the amp is set up from the default setting, it just sounds great. So you can take the compressor, you can make that fast or slow. You can saturate the tubes, which I would think would be like a bit of drive. Sway up. Yeah, so just a little bit. Sounds great. And then you got your high pass. You got your low pass. You've got your lows all the way up. And if you double click, as I said, it'd go back to 12 o'clock. And then you can do 150 or 225. Sounds great. And then you got your mids. Cool. Again, up, click there and you got your highs. Loads and loads and loads of different tones, and your volume, of course. So and if you want to, we can put a bit of reverb on there. So yeah, there's something, if you double click on it, you can learn the MIDI and open the MIDI mappings, and that will then allow you to hook up to, you know, use it live basically with a pedal board. That just sounds great to me, right there. What's not to like? Let's pop over to the next again, and then if you want to use another cabinet with that. That sounds great. Let's link those back up, take the reverb off, hop over to the second amp, which is the Clean Machine. So that sounds like this. what's not to like? So on this one you got volume, bright, bass, middle, treble, so it's a bit more of a conventional outlay of an amp presence. Treble. Middle. Bass. And then you got a bright setting. You know, you tend to want to play funk because it's Cory, but you know, you don't have to. You could, you know, and here we go. So here's the settings of the EQ. Which you can just, you know, get your tone completely right, like you like it. Again, don't have to play the funk. You can put a bit of the shimmer on there. Have some of the delay. Anyway, I could keep going doing this forever. Let's go to the final and last amp, the Amp Snob. Again, it looks super duper cool. All the colors and the layout and look of this is just great. So this one, again, turn it on and off. You can see in the background there, you can see all of the tubes that is lighting up. But there it is off and here it is on. Again, you got a bright setting. Again, just remember, I'm running from here into Logic. That's it. This is the plugin. It sounds great, man. Again, let's put some reverb on there. No shimmer this time, just a bit of reverb. So I have that middle cabinet there. Sounds great, man. It really, really sounds good. Okay, so and again, you can use your EQ here to get the tone you really want. You got all of these 16 kilohertz, which I don't think my ear can hear anymore. I think I've just been playing guitar for too long. But so that's really, really cool. So let's hop to the pedals. Let's start with the wah pedal. Again, the wah pedal is a USB MIDI thing that, so if you do have it, you can set it. I've set it to auto wah right now. Take some of the reverb off here and then see what it does. Again, you've got your attack, release, sense. So wah pedal sounds great. Let's take that back off. Let's go to the pedals over here. Oh, you can see I've had the compressor on all the time there. Let's try with the compressor off. And let's start with the postal service, which is an envelope filter. I just love that. And then you got the compressor, which is called the fourth position compressor, because that is Cory's preferred, I think, without saying that, without knowing that. But that's, you know, those are the two. The fourth is that's the fourth position on the Strat. I'll pop in the middle position here. With the blend knob, which I really like. So let's say we got compression all the way up, and you got the blend, so you can blend the clean and the clean signal with compressed signal. Ooh, that's a lot of compression. Let's just put that back to 12 by double clicking. Love that. Then you got a tube screamer. Everything in 12 o'clock. Let's put them at 12. Tube screamer. With the compressor. Sounds great! And then you have got the big rig overdrive. Off. Without the compressor. Tube screamer off. Reverb, delay. That sounds great as well. So those are the 4 pedals. That's all you need, really. That's all you need. You got a wah pedal. Maybe a looper pedal in here would be cool. Just have a looper pedal just on this page at the end there. So you can have that as a MIDI option as well. You know, 2 loops maybe. Ooh, just throwing it out there, but that would be awesome. But hey, the delay sounds great. It's like a really natural. And you can of course do time, one side and the other side. Mix, feedback. Dit. Well, so there we go. You got your wah pedal, you got your pedals, you got your 3 different amps, 3 different cabinets, loads of microphones. You know, you got your EQ for each amp. You can choose amp and cab. You can choose where you want to put the mics. You know, I mean, and the plugin is not very expensive. If you go to over here, you can see there's other people that they've worked with, like Abassi. There's a 14 Cali suite here. They're 999 euros. That's not expensive at all. You know, the Nolly one is 135 euros. Not sure what that would be in pounds, but there's a bass plugin. So it'll probably cost somewhere around there. All of these you can try out as well. I think you can try these out for 14 days. But for that, you can't even, you know, you get a Royal 121 in here, which is like 1,300 quid. So for what it is, it's immensely done, and it looks super duper cool. Look at these amps. They look so cool. Anyway, well done. That sounds great, and I'm going to definitely use this a bit more in the future, get into it a bit, maybe hook it up to some MIDI stuff and see how that works. And I think I mentioned you can use this as a standalone plugin as well if you want to use it live. But there you go. That's the Cory Wong, the Archetype Cory Wong from Neural DSP. I'm very, thank you very much, guys, for letting me have a play with this as one of the first, and I hope to do some more work with you in the future. Thank you very much to everybody who has watched, and please like and subscribe, and I will see you very soon in a video near you on YouTube or something like that. Anyway, thank you very much. My name is Pete. I'll see you soon. Peace. Bye.